What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Geek Out Nation. My name is Brian, and today we are going to go ahead and take a look at the very next episode of The Big Bang Theory. We are still in season 1. This is episode 3. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the series so far. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying watching me react to the show. Whatever reason it is that you guys tune in each and every single time that we post these videos, thank you. Honestly, you guys are truly incredible and amazing. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, honestly. And like I said, hopefully you guys are a fan of the show, and if you guys are a fan of the show, please feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, head over to our Patreon to get early episodes when they get put up there. If not, that's completely cool. It's all up to you. Just remember, it's all up to you guys. Without further ado, guys, we are going to go ahead and take a look at the very next episode of The Big Bang Theory. And like I said, throughout from what we've seen so far, I'm a big fan of the show. I think it's really funny, at least season 1. I know people in the comments says just wait till we get to later seasons, you probably won't like it as much, but I'm just speaking at the moment how I feel about the show. I'm only on season 1. I think there's I'm not too entirely sure. I didn't look too much into depth of how many seasons there are, but I think, to be exact, it may be like 8 or 9. So we still got a ways to go, and hopefully you guys, like I said, are a fan of the show, and that's why you guys tune in each and every single time these videos get posted. So without further ado, guys, we are going to go ahead and get this show started. So I thank you guys for tuning in, and let's see what this next episode of The Big Bang Theory is all about. This is season 1, episode 13.
Hey, get your thing out of my nose.
Hi, can you help me?
I've never watched Star Trek, guys, so I don't know how it is, how it looks or anything. I like Star Wars though.
What'd you spill on it?
Nail polish.
Jeez.
I'll take a look at it.
Gentlemen, switching to local.
You're like the cool guys.
Recognize.
Oh yeah.
This is our year. With those.
Count me
You're
out.
good, Raj. You're good.
Why?
You want me to ask Noah Webster to play Boggle? Would you ask Jacques bobsled competition?
Tickets to that, please.
Sheldon, what? Do I need to quote Spock's dying words to you?
No, don't.
He's gonna get all sad.
Outweigh than the physics, plus a little heads up for the ladies.
The ladies?
Perpetual motion squad. We can go all night.
Oh my gosh,
like it.
dude.
I don't.
Go with a magnifying glass.
Look at how serious Sheldon looks.
Let's put it to a vote. All those in favor?
Point of order.
Get his way.
He does.
I move we are the army ants. All those in favor?
That's the name they're going with. All
Good
right,
afternoon,
all right.
and welcome to today's Physics Bowl practice round. I'm Penny, and I'll be your host because apparently I didn't have anything else to do on a Saturday afternoon, and isn't that just a little sad? Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes.
Of course, fire away.
One who noticed. Okay, let's just start.
Okay, the first question is on the next question. What is the quantum mechanical effect used to encode data
Sheldon.
on hard disk
Watch it be
drives?
Sheldon.
Howard.
And of
Oh,
course,
okay.
the answer is giant because I'm a mammal.
Oh, this is gonna be
Ask
too
another one.
intense.
Okay. What?
Sure nothing would ever grow again.
This is like what I said in the last
Leonard, you
episode,
said I
guys.
only had
Sheldon
to
takes
ask
things
questions.
way too serious.
All right, that's it.
Howard, sit down.
Okay.
Maybe we should take a little.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the bag it came in.
It's aluminum.
No, I meant. Never mind. Hey, check it out. I got you a Batman cookie jar.
Oh, neat.
That is sick.
What's
That
the
is pretty cool.
occasion?
Well, you're a friend and you like Batman and cookies and you're off
Be
the
nice.
team.
Oh. I thought he was gonna say be nice and let us
What?
answer.
Howard, Raj, and I just had a team meeting.
No, you didn't.
Not with you anymore.
Damn.
I see.
That's one way to put it.
Well, at this point, I should inform you that I intend
Oh, he's gonna
to form
break
my
it.
own team.
For the heads up.
You're welcome.
Oh, I thought he was gonna break that.
One more thing.
Yes?
It's on, bitch.
Yo, what if Sheldon goes on the other team and tries to compete with him? That is so not gonna
That
work.
sounds more like we are a tall, thin woman who wants to make a coat out of.
Sheldon probably really knew what that was.
We're gonna need a strong fourth for our team.
You know who's apparently very smart is the girl who played TV's Blossom.
Watch it be Penny. Watch it be Penny that they're gonna need to.
in neuroscience or something.
Oh, I totally forgot about her.
Ask Leslie Winkle.
Why?
I totally forgot.
Because you slept together and when she was done with you, she discarded you like last night's chutney?
Yes.
Sometimes you gotta take one for the team.
Given that I
Hit that thing.
Leonard, there's no reason to feel uncomfortable just because we've seen each other's faces and naked bodies contorted.
Just have to face Sheldon mano, imano, a mano.
Wait, you're going up against Sheldon Cooper?
Yes.
Oh, she might want to do it now.
Arrogant, misogynistic East Texas doorknob that told me I should abandon my work with high energy particles for laundry and childbearing?
Yep, that's Sheldon, I guess.
she's in. Yeah. You don't
They
have
were
to
so
stay for the whole
confused.
thing.
Look at
Oh,
Howard.
I want to. Sounds really interesting.
Oh, he's still called. He's still called Army Ants.
Sheldon.
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 Either her son or her butcher. And what about your team? What rat have you recruited to the SS sinking
Let's
ship?
see. Let's see what
Hello,
happens.
Sheldon.
Leslie Winkle. In its original trajectory and adheres to you.
Nice.
Ouch.
Okay, if everyone could please take your seats.
This should be interesting.
MS.
Yeah, what does that mean?
A couple days early.
No. It stands for Perpetual Motion Squad.
Oh, right. Of course.
Oh,
What was I
gotcha. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone.
All night long, y'all.
You have to make sure that was
Jump
known.
right in. First question. For 10 points, to quantum vacuum fluctuation. PMS.
Sheldon can suck on the Casimir effect.
Oh man, how is he gonna do that to him?
How does a quantum computer...
Lambda equals 1 over pi r squared n.
Sheldon's team
760
looks like-
degrees Celsius, the approximate temperature of the young lady in the front row.
Mr. Wa-
It's all right, Penny. Hang in there.
Ladies and 1175. So,
Oh, it's over.
For 100 points and the match.
You have to let me get there.
You are never going to let that go, are you?
10 seconds. PMS.
Sorry, I panicked.
Sheldon's about to get it.
If you can answer correctly, the match is yours.
Oh, I'll be so mad.
He doesn't have it. He's got squat.
Oh my God, why is he doing that?
Hey, I need your answer. The answer is my...
Declined to provide one.
Well, that's too bad, because the answer your teammate gave was correct.
I figured.
That's your opinion? I don't understand the question.
Go ahead.
The winner is PMS.
They're so hyped. Yeah. Why does he have like? Why does he got that wannabe turtleneck thing on him?
Sorry, somebody's sitting there.
Who?
Oh, that's Sheldon's spot.
Physics Bowl trophy.
All right, Madonna was married to this Ridgemont High alum.
I don't know.
Oh my God, Sean Penn!
How do you know these things?
All right, singer who sang Oops, I Did It Again?
It's Brittany. He's doing the face again.
Okay.
Oh man, that's our episode, guys. That is the episode for The Big Bang Theory, episode 13. Funny episode, just like the last one. I'm gonna give this one an 8. I thought it was just funny. It was good. It was a good episode. We are pretty much following our guys. Pretty much all 4 of the guys: Raj, Howard, Leonard, and Sheldon. Almost forgot Sheldon, the main guy. But we're just following them, and they pretty much got this invite to pretty much go ahead and join this physics bowl that I guess their company is hosting. Someone I think backed out, and they were the next people in line to, I guess, participate in this thing. Howard got the message, and right then and there, they were excited to do this, and that's what was gonna go down. They created this team. All four of the guys, they created this team, which for some weird reason, Sheldon wanted to call them the Army Ants. I don't know why. That's just what he wanted to call them. So at this scene here, where you see these guys at the lunch table here, I'm pretty sure this is at their job. They're here at the lunch table, and they're coming up with the names, and that's where Sheldon comes up with the Army Ants or whatever. At first they were cool with it. They were like, okay, that's cool. And then they kind of have like a practice little moment. They wanted to prepare themselves for, what the bowl may be like. So they had Penny come over on a Saturday to pretty much be like the host, and help us pretty much get better, help us get these questions that they might be asking, and just to help us get better, get our timing right. So that's what was going on. They were pretty much practicing here, and they weren't really able to practice how they wanted to. Sheldon kind of was butting in and answering all the questions. Even though they were right, he was answering all the questions for the group pretty much, which kind of made the guys kind of like get upset, because they're like, well, we're all smart too, and we kind of want to participate in this. We want to enjoy ourselves. We want to have fun. But Sheldon, you're taking the fun kind of away from us. You're answering all the questions. You're not even giving us a chance to really enjoy ourselves and actually participate. So that's pretty much what was going on here. And you kind of see Howard's face. He's already getting, if you guys could see the buttons down there on your screen, where it's orange, blue, and green and red. Leonard was orange, Raj was blue, Howard was green, and Sheldon was red. They're kind of lined up where pretty much the color is lined up to pretty much where they were pretty much sitting. So as you guys see, it's green at the moment, meaning Howard pressed the button and he wanted to answer, but right out the gate, Sheldon pretty much answers for him. And you can see the frustration in the guy's face. They're like, whoa, man, I want to answer. You didn't even give me a chance. Pretty much just what I was just telling you guys. And Penny even intervenes and tries to tell Sheldon, like, hey, it's cool that you're smart, but everyone else wants to, like, try to get in. As you could kind of see, they're upset. And then we get to the next scene. And we see that Leonard has come back with the bag, and he has like a gift in there, which he gives Sheldon a Batman cookie jar, which was kind of random. It was out of the blue. I was wondering what that was for. I thought maybe he was just trying to be nice, but Leonard actually says after he gives him the cookie jar that he pretty much got kicked off the team. They kicked him off the team, meaning Sheldon. They wanted to enjoy themselves. They didn't want to feel like Sheldon was overtaking like the joy of what this whole thing was supposed to be about. Yeah, they wanted to win, but they wanted to also have a good time, and really make a, I guess, a memory, just something to last them a lifetime. You know what I mean? And just enjoy the moment. And that's kind of like what I felt like the guys kind of wanted to do. And like I said, they kicked him out the group. They had a team meeting. And Sheldon was very upset. He was very upset, and he pretty much says that it's on. He's like, it's on now. He says it's on, bitch, pretty much. Like, he's gonna get back at them pretty much. So when we get to the next lunch scene that these guys are at, they're over here. They're discussing who could the fourth member potentially be. We don't know who Sheldon's teaming up with, but we need to definitely make sure we get the fourth member and make sure that this member is strong enough to hopefully help us carry through this thing. So they were just talking. And then Howard, I believe Howard came up with the idea of, why don't we just talk to Leslie? We know she's super smart. Remember, guys, I believe it was in the second episode of this season. We're still on the first season, so I believe it's the second episode of this season. I believe where Leonard sleeps with Leslie. It could be the second or third, one of those two episodes, but he ends up sleeping with Leslie. And when Howard at first suggested that the guys go over there and Leonard try to help recruit her to be on their team, Leonard was kind of shaken up. Like he didn't want to go over there too much because I guess he kind of still feels just a little bit awkward from that moment. Now they did have sex, and Leonard kind of at the moment I think thought it could have been something, but Leslie just knew exactly what it was that it was going to be, and that was just them having sex, and that was nothing. That was it and nothing more. So I think Leonard was just still like a little shaken up about kind of being somewhat rejected in the sense of trying to find love. It just it just didn't work out. So he was a little iffy to go over there at first. They try to recruit her. At first she was like, no, I don't want to do this. I got so much other things I need to take care of. But the moment that they say that Sheldon is in the competition and he is going to be on the other team, Leslie was like right away like, yeah, let's go. I'm all for it. Let's go. So she ends up joining the team. They joined the team. And it was a good little moment as far as it was really funny to see these guys go back and forth. It was a relatively close battle in this physics bowl that these guys were participating in. It kind of pretty much came down to one more question, and this was a really funny scene to me because these guys looked at this equation and they didn't know exactly what it was or how to possibly solve it. I mean, they probably would have figured it out if they had more time. But you got to be quick with it because you're going against someone else whoever gets the answer first pretty much wins, So they're looking at it and they just wasn't sure. They wasn't sure what the equation was. So Leonard just presses the button because, like I said, it's whoever presses it first and gets the answer right. That's how you win. So Leonard presses it just because she's like, oh, I just did it because I was nervous. I didn't want to, potentially let them have the win. So he guesses wrong. Then we go to Sheldon over there, and Howard and Raj sees that Sheldon is kind of having a hard time. He looks like he's struggling trying to figure out this equation. I know for a fact, guys, if this was me, I would totally be lost. I wouldn't know. Just looking at it now makes my head hurt, to be honest. I can't even tell you how they came up with this, but Sheldon's looking at it and he's confused, and he does this weird face motion that really got me like off my seat. Like this was really funny. He looked at hilarious doing this face expressions on him trying to figure out what the equation was. But then he doesn't know it. Then his partner tells him the right answer, but Sheldon is too much. He just believes too much in himself. He doesn't, I won't say trust no one else, but he doesn't really listen too much to when someone else tells him something, whether it's right or wrong. Like in the last episode, Dennis was the kid who tried to correct Sheldon a little bit on what it was that he was working on, but Sheldon, just being Sheldon, just was being a little hard-headed and didn't want to, accept that and try to actually listen to what Dennis has to say, which is kind of like the same moment here. He doesn't listen to what his partner has to say, and his partner used to be a physicist person or scientist, however you say whatever they are, a physicist, however you pronounce that. But he used to be one of those in Russia, so he knows his things about it, and he gives Sheldon the right answer. But Sheldon, being who Sheldon is, he says that's not the right answer, and he ends up losing, meaning Leonard and those guys win. And this was also funny, guys. Howard just goes nuts and rips his shirt off. Guys, tell me what in the world is it that he's doing here? Like, look what he's wearing. I've never in my life seen like a turtleneck cut off like the way this thing is cut off. It just, well, what is the point of it? Like, dude, just take the whole thing off and just wear a regular t-shirt. Like, why are you wearing it like to this point? Now this is like, I don't know, this is weird. This is funny though. But yeah, and that's relatively, guys, the episode. Once we get to the house, Leonard starts to just pretty much showboat in front of Sheldon's face, rubbing it in who's smarter than who, which that's pretty much what this whole episode was about. Leonard just wanted to do something as a team, and yeah, prove to everyone that they're smart, but mainly Sheldon, because Sheldon was just trying to outdo them, and once they were able to win this, it was bound for this to happen. But great episode. I give this an 8. I thought it was funny. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I get to see you guys on the next episode of The Big Bang Theory. Until then, I'll see you guys then.